Hello there, this is a second Portuguese lesson. We already covered eu, você, vocês, nós, eles, and ela. Now we're going to do for the second verse. Let's add some verbs. Falar, to speak. Você fala português?
Sim, eu falo português.
What do you speak? O que você fala? I speak Portuguese, English, and Spanish. Eu falo português, inglês e espanhol. What does he speak? O que ele fala? He speaks Portuguese, English, Spanish, and French. Ele fala português, inglês, francês e espanhol. We speak Portuguese and English. Nós falamos português e inglês.
There are a few examples of the verb falar used in action, or in English, the verb is to speak. This is where it becomes very difficult for beginners learning Portuguese. Is learning how to conjugate verbs, or with any foreign language for that matter. The Romance languages, you have conjugation. And we're going to actually show you how to kind of do this very simply. I'm not going to go into an immense detail, but trust me, I know how difficult this is from my own experience. Now take the ending of falar, which is an AR verb. So you cut off the AR part and you're left with fal, F-A-L. Now, pertaining to what you used before, if you use eu, ele, ela, você, vocês, any of those, nós, it's going to change the ending of this verb. So we have F-A-L, fal. If we use eu, like in the previous conversation, we're going to say eu falo. We take O and we add it to the F-A-L or fal and we get follow. Eu falo. For nós, you actually take fal and you add A-M-O-S, which ends up becoming falamos. Nós falamos. Like nós falamos português. So keep that in mind and take a look at this card here. We have written down all of them. Eu falo, você fala, nós falamos, eles falam. Take a look at it and listen to it. Write it down at home, okay?
Eu falo. Você fala. Ele, ela falam. Vocês falam. Eles, elas falam. Nós falamos. Oi, tudo bem?
Bem, obrigado. E você?
Tô bem. Você fala português?
Sim, eu falo português. Now, if you really want to challenge yourself, go ahead and post a video response of doing both sides of this conversation. And don't forget to introduce yourself to us. We'd like to know who you are. Now let's start by adding some new words to your vocabulary. Let's start with leite, which is milk in Portuguese. Leite. Pão, which is bread in Portuguese. Pão. Café, which is coffee in Portuguese. Café. And what good is café without a little bit of açúcar, which is sugar in Portuguese. Açúcar. Now this has been Basic Portuguese lesson number 2. I hope you've learned quite enough, and I hope that you stay tuned with some more of our videos. Thank you for watching.